Welcome to Women at Halftime podcast, but not just for women, for you men too. If you're at mid-career or the halftime of life, our inspirational topics are not only fun, but also meant to help you maximize and write your next chapter. Right here with me, Deborah Johnson. Well, hello, this is Deborah Johnson with Women at Halftime podcast. And I'm so excited about this subject today, maximizing your potential. Maybe as you're listening to this, you're thinking, sounds exhausting. No, it's not exhausting. I've got some great points for you today, some great little stories within this. Remember, at this time, we've got Hero Mountain Summit. I only launch this for individuals twice a year. To make sure you go to that website, here, very easy, heromountainsummit.com. You can even start free, kind of see what it's all about. It's a wonderful program. It's 5 months. Put a lot of 20 years of experience into this and to really help you move forward. I'm very passionate about helping people at the mid-career, at the halftime of life, really move forward with your life. There's a lot of roadblocks. And to maximize really this part of your life. And that's what today is about a little bit too, in maximizing your potential. So let's start digging in. Well, some of you listeners are remembering how the Sony Walkman made listening to recordings conveniently easy. And boy, that takes me back. And it's a good example of maximizing your potential, because it was revolutionary to listen on a portable cassette player. And the Walkman just happened because Masaru Ibuka, let's see if I can pronounce that correctly, and Norio Ohga took the risk to revolutionize the way people listened to music. And Sony was concerned about the marketability of a portable audio device, as well as miniaturizing the necessary technology for high quality sound. I mean, would people be willing to pay for such a device? Well, it's a good thing that they forged ahead as it revolutionized the way we were able to access media, and that led to many more things. Well, J.K. Rowling is another example of someone who faced significant challenges, and her inspiring story, I love it. It's another demonstration of maximizing your potential. And as a single mother living on welfare, she never gave up on her dream of being a writer. She spent hours and hours working on her manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in local cafes, pouring her imagination and creativity into the magical world that she envisioned. Boy, I'm so glad she kept it up, because she just didn't quit, even after a number of rejections. But she ended up achieving tremendous success as a best-selling author, as well as gained the freedom to support charitable causes. But she did not quit. To maximize your potential largely relies on the actions that you take that are aligned with your core beliefs and values. And those values, when fleshed out, they lead to a strong, purpose-driven life. And I've written about this in the appendix of my book, Stop Circling. If you're watching the video, you can see a picture of that book right behind me. To develop that purpose in maximizing your potential, we cover 5 principles. And those are belief in yourself, continuous learning, setting clear goals, developing resilience and adaptability, and consistent habits and routine. And this, we've all heard all of this before, but I am reminding you of those today, and hopefully it will inspire you and encourage you in your moving ahead. So number 1, belief in yourself. Having confidence and a positive self-belief is foundational. It's essential to embrace the belief that you have the ability to learn, grow, and succeed, and you are worth this belief in yourself. Discover your capabilities and then trust in your capabilities with a growth mindset, and understand that setbacks, that's a part of the journey towards success. A growth mindset revolves around the idea that talents and abilities can be developed and improved through dedication, effort, and learning. Boy, we see many athletes doing this, musicians. Individuals with a growth mindset, they embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see failures as opportunities for growth, and believe that their potential is not fixed, but it can be expanded through hard work and learning. Now, on the other hand, a fixed mindset. It's characterized by the belief that abilities and intelligence are static and that they can't be significantly changed. And people with that fixed mindset, well, they tend to avoid challenges for fear of failure. They see effort as fruitless, as they believe they lack natural talent. And they view setbacks as confirmation of their limitations rather than opportunities for growth. So which one of those are you? Believe in yourself. You are worth it. Believe in yourself with a growth mindset to see challenges as opportunities for learning and development. So number 2, in maximizing your potential is continuous learning. Well, today the accessibility of online learning has reached unprecedented, can I say that correctly, levels. A vast array of courses is available, spanning diverse subjects from auto mechanics and music instruction. Yes, I have music instruction out there, to specialized areas like dog grooming. I just listened to a book on beekeeping. And these courses, they encompass a broad spectrum of topics, including technology, business, arts, science, humanities, language, and beyond. They accommodate learners at various proficiency levels, offering options for beginners. There's a lot of things for beginners seeking fundamental knowledge, to advanced learners aiming for specialized expertise. And the online platform, it extends its reach to higher education as well, enabling individuals to pursue educational degrees, including PhDs and doctorates in select fields. And with this immense accessibility and a range of offerings, there's no reason to forego all of these opportunities for continuous learning and personal growth in today's digital landscape. There's so many opportunities out there. And as individuals reach that mid-career stage or the midpoint of their lives, many find themselves ready for a change or they're eager to delve into some of those pursuits that they've long dreamed of exploring, and they just put them off. Unfortunately, the training and resources needed for those endeavors, they're often very readily available today. And the crucial step involves making a dedicated commitment to initiate this change and starting with a well-structured plan and a genuine openness to embracing those fresh ideas, alternative perspectives, and the acquisition of new skills. And to maximize continual learning, it requires embracing, and wait for it, a growth mindset. So number 3, setting clear goals. Boy, goals. Some people say, goals. Well, given the common experience of failed goal setting and resolutions, many individuals, they just might opt out of this the practice altogether. But this decision is often influenced by the realization that goals that they are setting, they're frequently unrealistic or they lack clear measurability. Success becomes far more attainable when goals are aligned with one's core values and personal interests. And make sure you read that appendix of Stop Circling. This will really help you. It will help you review through and affirm your own core values. So rather than abandoning the notion of setting goals entirely, the emphasis should really be on establishing realistic, measurable objectives, both short-term and long-term. I have free downloads for this, by the way, that resonate deeply with individual values and passions. Embracing a growth mindset during the goal-setting process, it promotes consistent advancement and it increases the odds of success as well as tremendous satisfaction. I hope you're convinced now to at least set some more goals this year. So number 4, resilience and adaptability. Boy, this is important. Just as a tree fortifies itself against the elements by developing layers and layers of protective bark, building resilience involves creating mental and emotional fortitude to weather life's storms. Challenges and setbacks, they correspond to the harsh environmental factors that a tree faces, such as extreme weather or pests. And similarly, in life, adversities can impact our mental and emotional well-being. In fact, we have a tree right now I have to spray because it was attacked by beetles. Initially, our response to setbacks might not always involve immediate resilience. But however, by actively confronting and overcoming these challenges, much like a tree forming protective layers of bark, we gradually develop resilience. Listen to that song. I put the link in the article that comes with this, The Hero Inside, for inspiration. Now, I wrote the phrase in that song, standing in the food line, humble to the core, not doing what you worked so hard for. You can break free with all that you can be. Oh, you can. Yes, you can. And I based that line on an interview I had with an engineer out of work doing what he had to do to feed his young family. He had to stand in the food line. And he got through it and is doing very well today, maximizing his management skills to help other businesses grow. It's a wonderful story. Our mindset, attitudes, and coping strategies, they serve as the equivalent of that tree's bark, acting as protective layers against life's difficulties. With time and experience, we build up mental strength and emotional resilience, much like that tree's outer layers, to shield ourselves from the negative impacts of adversity and hardship. And this adaptability is crucial in today's rapidly changing world. Being flexible and open to change, it allows us to adjust our strategies and approaches when necessary. We need to always be at least flexible in that. So 5, oh, I love this one. Consistent habits and routines. Wow, disciplined habits and routines are extremely important for maximizing our potential. Whether it's dedicating time daily for skill building, exercising, or working on your projects, consistency and discipline are essential for long-term success. And changing or adding one small habit can truly change your life. There are so many books out about this. I love the one that's named here is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've read this several times. And the success of the British cycling team is highlighted as a result of implementing small but impactful habits. Now, through systematic approaches of focusing on marginal gains, the team aimed to make tiny improvements in various areas. And listen to this. They adopted habits like optimizing nutrition, improving bike design, enhancing the athlete's training regimen, and even optimizing their sleep patterns. Now, these were small little things. They seemed minor, but the cumulative effect resulted in remarkable success. The team went from being relatively average to dominating the cycling world, winning multiple Olympic gold medals and Tour de France titles. And this transformation, it underscores the power of small habits and their collective impact in fostering significant improvements and achieving extraordinary success. It's an inspiring example for us to demonstrate how the little changes we make can and will make a huge difference if we are consistent and don't quit. So let's apply all of this. To summarize all of this information today, maximizing your potential is a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and commitment. Embrace these principles as guiding pillars in your quest for personal and professional development. Belief in yourself, having faith in your abilities and strengths, that lays the foundation for personal growth and success, fostering confidence in tackling challenges. Continuous learning. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning, it fuels personal development and professional development, broadening perspectives and enhancing skills. Setting clear goals. Establishing specific achievable goals provides direction and motivation. It guides efforts toward desired outcomes. If you don't know where you're going, that's exactly probably where you'll be. You won't know. Developing resilience and adaptability. So building resilience, it enables the ability to bounce back from setbacks, while adaptability fosters flexibility in navigating changing circumstances. We need to be flexible in that. Consistent habits and routines, and implementing disciplined habits and routines, it cultivates consistency, enhancing productivity and progress towards set objectives. And I put all of this in the article that comes with this. If you're not getting our weekly articles, goalsforyourlife.com/newsletter, make sure that you sign up for those. They're free. They come every week. And then I just do one update, usually midweek, about our podcast that comes out. So you're not going to miss a single one. And I give you a lot of free downloads in these as well, and extra information, a lot of extra links, sometimes extra books. And so I just want to make sure that you get all of that information from us, because we provide it for you. I'm doing this for you. Also, HeroMountainSummit.com. Make sure that you look through this program. It's a wonderful program. There's really nothing out there like that. It's 5 months, 20 weeks, really for individuals and for teams. And you move ahead in a lot of different areas for your mindsets, for your habits, for your relationships. We cover all of those different areas, as well as skill development and really thinking through, taking the time to think through all of those areas, which a lot of times we just don't take the time to do that. And this is a program that will make you do that. Short videos, short sessions, 60 sessions, but they're very short. You can download the MP3s as well, so you have all that material at your fingertips, and a lot of PDF downloads as well. So I hope you check that out. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a privilege every single week to come with something new. And a lot of times we have interviews on these too, so just don't miss a single one. I'm on with my husband once a month too, so that's a special treat. So you'll want to make sure you grab those episodes too. So thanks again for joining me. It's always a pleasure, and I'll look forward to being with you again next time. So bye-bye for now.
Thank you for joining us. It is because of our wonderful listeners like you that we keep going strong week after week. We'd love it if you'd share and follow us to not miss a single show, and even write a review. You can also find all of our articles, products, and links at womenathalftime.com.